blame, you netted.
I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then a middle piece. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta text me, should stick it in the ballroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then a middle piece. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta text me, should stick it in the ballroom. E-pop got me waiting 3 more hours. Stacking all these years higher than a tower. Having all these nodes feel like superpowers. Investing all this bread, never been a coward. Call me Mr. Bond, money in the vault. I stay in the front, feeling like the goal. Don't worry about the haters, got the detonator. I'll kill in every market, call me Terminator. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then a middle piece. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some me, should stick it in the ballroom. I've been getting on my BNB and stacking these. Pairing it with EMP and then a middle piece. Gotta get myself a bag before the bull run. Gotta take some me, should stick it in the ballroom.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to EMP.Money. My name is AJ, I'm the team lead here, and this is our daily live AMA and rollover events for both Detonator and Reactor. And I'm joined, as always, by my co-host with the most, Bull Gates. Bull, how are you, brother?
Pretty good. It's great to be the co-host and not AJ's number 2.
That's true. Nobody wants to be a number 2, right, Bull? I love it. So we got an action-packed one today. As usual, I mean, it seems like we always have an announcement or a partnership or a contract launch at EMP. It's just one thing after another around here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up the Reactor rollover to kick things off. If you are here from Splinterlands, welcome. We're happy to have you. We're going to go over the generator launch, which is the new detonator style contract for SPS BNB. We'll answer a bunch of questions. We should see a lot of new faces in here today as well, so make sure we all welcome them. All right, give me 1 minute while I pull up the Reactor, and in the meantime, I don't know, I'm going to put her on the spot, but LA, you want to talk about Digicon? Speaking of Splinterlands, go ahead if you're available.
Hell yeah. I'm so
Awesome.
pumped. Oh my God. Every day we get closer and closer and we're getting more and more ready. Our booth is digitally decorated. We're fully branded on there. Our avatars are going to have little EMP logos above them at the booth when we're working the booth. AJ's all prepped and ready for his speech on Saturday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those of you who have already been receiving AJ's emails on the list, you're going to be getting a bunch of, he's been writing emails for you this week that he's going to send out that will teach you how to build your avatar and how to get all situated inside the conference.
Absolutely.
And,
we've been busy, LA. Yeah, I've been writing emails all day today. It's been nonstop.
I got a little preview today, and I learned a story about him that I never knew, and it was awesome. I love learning new things about you and your journey that brought you here. So I got a little preview of what he wrote that he's going to send out. So that's really cool.
Perfect.
And yeah.
So well, and how do they
Digicon's
sign up?
gonna be-
How do they sign up for the email real quick too, LA? That we have an email list or a link, correct? Can you drop that for us? Okay.
The best way actually is to get registered for the Academy, because
even better.
You want to go ahead and take the Academy anyways, and then once you take the Academy, we'll notify you about any of these conferences or events or free trainings that are going on, and AJ's the one who personally writes those emails to send them out to you. So
yep, absolutely. And we even did some one-on-one interviews today for our testimonials. So we're going to be rolling that out. If you were one of the ones I spoke to today, it was awesome catching up with you. And yeah, we have a bunch coming on our emails and again, brand building around EMP and helping people learn through our academy. So if you are new, we have a very specific academy that not only helps you learn our protocol, but also helps you become a better DeFi user. And we offer that 100% free of charge, where most other courses like that charge thousands and thousands of dollars. So that's also part of our mission here at EMP, is to
Yes.
provide amazing, insight, not financial advice, but amazing crypto insight. Again, based on my background and my trials and tribulations, free of charge. So, all right, awesome, LA, thank you.
I'm
And
gonna
yeah,
be
what else?
posting the link to pre-register for DigiCon. That way you're all ready. And it's going on from Friday till Sunday. The main event is on Saturday, but we would love emperors to show up Saturday and Sunday to be in EMP Hall to help network and really educate people about EMP, or just brag about how awesome it is and send people towards the homepage or the academy, and support AJ when he's doing his speech.
Amazing. Yep, can't wait, LA. And we will be live streaming as well, but we really want you all to be there in person if you can. And if you're a little more involved in EMP and want to hang out and answer questions at our booth, again, please feel free to schedule some time. We'll all be there and we can hang out together and answer questions for all the newcomers. So, all right, yep, looking forward to that, LA. Again, going to be an awesome weekend ahead. So let me go ahead and pull up my screen capture. All right, here we go. This is it, Reactor. We have about 5.5 minutes left. This is another one of our amazing ROI contracts built on top of our platform. Detonator is the original. That's been running for about 7 months now, and we'll get into that at the very end. But Reactor is essentially the same exact thing as Detonator, only it uses eShare BNB LP. And we're excited to launch the generator, which will launch tomorrow at 10 p.m. UTC. It will be open to the public at 11 p.m. UTC. Tomorrow's live stream is going to be a little bit hectic. We're going to forego the reactor rollover because we need to focus on the generator launch. But we will end with Detonator as usual. So again, if you're here, if you're new, and you are part of Splinterlands, as soon as this rollover is over, we will be talking all about Generator and what it is. This is, again, the same UI that you're seeing right now will be the same exact UI for the Generator. So again, these are our clones of each Detonator contract, but they use different LP tokens, which again, if you're new here, an LP token is half one token and half another, and that pairing provides liquidity for decentralized exchanges. So it will be SPS BNB LP for the generator, and again, through these contracts, not only are you able to earn through a very sustainable model and create more of a passive income through the contracts, but it's so beneficial by locking a ton of liquidity for the protocol as well. And again, we'll talk all about that in a few. But this is Reactor, another awesome day. We're at about 3,000 LP in the pool balance. Unfortunately, again, another red day. Lots of bearish news around crypto, and your typical bear market, FUD that goes around. ETH is down, eShares is down. Really everything is down today. But in crypto, everything is a cycle. And yeah, maybe it's bad today, but in another, month, 2 months, a year from now, we can almost guarantee that crypto will be up more than it is now. It's just a matter of how long of a time frame that's going to take. And I've been in crypto for 7 years, 5 years full time, and I've seen this happen time and time again. Again, I've been through 2 cycles now, almost 3. And really, it's the same script every time. People get scared, people get afraid, people FUD. They think crypto is going to die. I think what China has even there's a website that tracks every time China has banned Bitcoin, and it's like 400 times over since its inception. So again, the media just reacts to what is the hot topic of today. But we all feel if you're here during this bear market and you've stuck around, I think we all have the same belief that crypto is not going anywhere, and so hopefully we'll see a recovery shortly. And again, because we transact in LP tokens, you have exposure to BNB and eShare or whatever assets are in that LP pool to where once the market does recover, so will your dollar value of the LP rewards that you're receiving. So it really is an amazing gamification of an ROI contract and what we really feel is the most sustainable ROI contract ever made. So, all right, we have about 1 minute and 50 seconds left. Bull, anything you want to add about Reactor within like 1 minute? Go ahead, brother.
Yeah, no, it's all fueled right by eShare BNB. So good luck, everybody. I do have a FUD story after this, so I think everybody will kind of get a couple chuckles out of it. So
all right, awesome, man. Well, we'll definitely go into that. Again, not only is Reactor and all the Detonator style contracts super powerful based on rewarding you. Again, if you deposit, your funds are locked up, but then you get a certain percentage every day. But you also get access to our giveaways. So the Reactor raffle, as long as you deposit a minimum LP or compound your LP, you get tickets. And those tickets can be a winner. And today's lottery prize, again, we call it a lottery, but really it's a giveaway, is $11,892. So good luck. We have a large depositor of 5.5 LP. We'll see if that holds up as well. We should see some fireworks here.
There it is, 10.58.
All right, there it is, right on cue, Bull. Yep, my UI is lagging a little on stream, but yes, 10.58.
Okay.
We'll see.
We still love you. No worries.
Right on, Bull. Yeah, it's still holding against me, right? So we'll see if that holds up. Let's see, about 25 seconds. Remember, it's also most beneficial to compound.
It's cumulative
more than you
depositors.
Claim. Yeah, and that too, Bull. Again, if you... Oh, here it goes. That was number 2. Depositing 1.5.
He just took it back.
He did. Let's see if the other one will come over top. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
All right.
Nice. 11.5. I think he took it back and is the winner. Let me refresh.
That's what they say. Knowing is half the battle.
I love it.
That's a G.I. Joe mantra.
All right, let's let the contract refresh. Again, there's a lot of actions that take place. We are using a Chainlink VRF as well for verifiable randomness for all the lottery winners. All right, here we go. All right, I think it did update.
Yep.
Let me go ahead.
97F took it.
All right, let's go look at
the
largest deposit. Go to yesterday. And yep, there you go. 97F, 11.5. Barely outtook 238 or B, I can't read that, for 11.13 LP. And yeah, this is the beauty of the gamification of our contract. So these top 3 wallets here were battling out within the last, 1 minute by depositing just a little bit more LP than the next guy to try to win that largest deposit of the day. Again, every day we give away a matching bonus to whoever is the largest depositor. So we saw it today play out right in front of us. And again, with these gamification and everybody trying to out-snipe each other, we had at least 40 LP entering in the last few minutes, and that is more than enough to pay out our winnings. So, all right, awesome. Bull, let's hear the FUD story, and then we'll get right into Generator. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, great. So I don't know if ever told exactly how I got into crypto. I think I told it on the AMA that used to be during the day. But I found out about crypto because I used to flip things, whatever it was, really. Just so I used to do a lot of stuff on eBay and wherever else. So I used to frequent a couple forums, and there was a deal on video cards, and this was back in 2013. And there was a deal on these video cards, and they sold out like in a minute, like on Newegg, and there were like over 1,000 cards. I was like, oh, whoa, what happened there? And people are saying Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. I'm like, what the hell is Bitcoin? I had heard about it. I just thought it was an in-game currency, etc. And so I told myself next time a deal comes up, I was going to be ready, and I was going to learn what this Bitcoin was. And well, I learned what it was, and next time the deal came up, I was ready, and I swooped a bunch of scooped a bunch of cards myself and set up a rig, and that's how I got into it. However, you fast forward years later, and with the bull run of 2017, there was a shortage of cards, and then there was sort of a shortage of cards for the next 3 years. And in any of the builder, like PC building forums, everybody hates miners, because it's the miners' fault. There are no cards, it's scalpers, etc. But truth be told, everybody that I know really started in crypto by flipping anything and then cards. But one thing that I've noticed is that and this isn't a shot at gamers or anything, but they've complained about miners for years and years, and all of a sudden there is an abundance of cards, and now I keep hearing them say hodl, don't buy, the price is going to come down, the price is going to come down. So they've waited for years and years blaming miners. Previously it was scalpers, then it was miners, and now there's a surplus of cards, and there's the new series of cards coming out. But I noticed that crypto language has worked its way into these people's, vernacular in the way that they speak. It's hodl and, pump and dump. And so all of these things, even though they kind of seems like they don't like miners, I think there might be a good few of them in these forums that are actually mining. And so when I see that, I was like, oh, that's interesting that, they're pointing out that all the ills of crypto, and on these deal forums, I can't tell you the probably 10,000 times I've seen it. Somebody write, "Oh, crypto's dead." Whenever it's in a bear market, crypto's dead. It's never coming back. It's the end. If you're on Forbes or Fortune, this is the end of crypto. It's the end of Bitcoin. Every single time. Whenever you see red candles and it's a good length of time, it's the end, crypto's over. And kind of the moral of the story is, don't let other people tell you what, is going to succeed and what is going to fail, because I think a lot of people take a lot of satisfaction in when the chips are down, like kicking people and saying, look, see, you're a sucker. This thing's going to fail. Just look at it. And we've seen time after time after time, like crypto in general just come back. First it was Bitcoin, and, now it's Ethereum, and now it's all kinds of different avenues within crypto to make money. And this is the thing that people maybe aren't aware of. Way back when crypto started off, there wasn't any opportunity other than arbitraging and then just being there first, or mining from the Genesis block. There were no opportunities. There were a ton of garbage coins, and you literally had to wait 6 months for something good to come out. But now there really are so many good things and so many different options. And I think this is part and parcel to the idea of AJ having all of these partnerships too, is that there are a lot of good projects, and nobody says that you have to go into them. But the fact that there are a lot of good projects, even in a bear market, even when, we see the mass of people that are outside of crypto saying, it's the end of crypto. You guys are suckers. This is done for. You're all going to lose lose everything. And it's a total Ponzi scheme. Don't get involved. It's it's crime ridden, etc. But when we really kind of diagnose all of the options and all of the opportunities that are here, like, I don't care if this is a bear market. Like, of course I care. I'd like to see it pick back up, but this is the time for everybody to learn, the time for, everybody to learn, in great detail about the protocols that you're really, really interested in, and making those friends and not letting people, beat you down and make you fail, because nobody can make you do the things like click the buttons or buy or sell, or, or if you're a miner, just turn your stuff off. And the difference is like the people that have succeeded at Bitcoin, everybody had an opportunity to get Bitcoin, back in 2010, 2011, and when it cost nothing. But the reality is most people would have sold, if they would have bought it at $1, they would have sold it at $2, or they would have just lost track of that wallet and threw it in the dumpster. It was the people that were committed, the people that were diligent and consistently telling themselves, this is going to work out. This is something special. This is something unique. And that's how I look at like all these projects. I look at this project, EMP, because there are so many good elements that work really well together. Does that mean it's perfect? No. And that's part of the this idea of constantly evolving into something, that the way that DeFi is being shaped, and kind of moving with that and partnering up with different protocols that offer, different elements that your ecosystem doesn't. And so the best advice like that I can give anybody, and I don't ever give financial advice, by the way. I give like practical advice how to move around. And so is to not let people tell you you're going to lose and make you, push that button and sell and then say, oh, you know what, you are right. And like, I can't tell you how many times like I've talked to like friends that I have, and they're always interested in crypto at the top of the bull market. And I'm like, guys, don't get in right now. This is the worst time. And but Bitcoin is $70,000. I've got to do it now. It's now or never. And when the market is very fearful and everybody is fearful, this is really the time for you to take the opportunity to really understand what's available to you at this exact moment. Are the chips down? Does it look like it's the end? Sure. But I can't, like I said, I've probably read that 10,000 times in the course of surfing forums, looking at like different financial articles and listening to people. But always come the bear market, the people that are the most adamant that it's going to fail are the ones that are tentatively like, oh, can I get in now? Is it a good time? Is it a good time? And it's because they can't manage their emotions or expectations, because they haven't taken the time to learn. Like the vast majority of people here have taken this time to learn. And all I can say is, like, when you have a plan and you've planned for it and you're executing, you really have to really ignore all of that stuff, like kind of in the side view mirrors. And one last thing I'll say, I've heard this analogy about baseball players who are like just lifetime great hitters, and they have the great vision to be able to see that ball coming at them, to see the stitches on the ball. But with that, they're also able to block everything else out to the left and right of them and just focus on that singular task of hitting that ball, achieving that success, so that they can get to, where they need to go to get to reach that goal that they want. That hit, is it going to be, a single, a double, a triple, a home run? But the first thing is, blocking out everything else and making sure you have that goal of making contact, in this baseball reference, of making contact and putting the ball where you want it. But a lot of it comes down to, the 1,000, swings that they had during the week in practice, and that repetition, and then making sure they follow, a really kind of diligent plan, and that they're consistent and always working hard. And, it's okay to listen to, I think some of the people in your life, but, most of the stuff is just noise set to distract you and to really kind of beat you down. So don't let that happen to you.
All right, awesome. The infinite wisdom from our very own Bill Gates. And yeah, brother, it's 100% the case. And, you know, I think that if you've been through one of these cycles before, you have a little bit more confidence and fortitude. And again, we can never predict the future, but, you know, there's so much amazing things happening in the blockchain space that, you know, we really feel like that history will repeat itself in the fact of hitting all new all-time highs, not only on blue chip assets, but crypto as a whole. So, all right, let me go ahead and pull up the testnet server for Generator so you guys can get a good preview of what it's going to look like. Give me 1 minute. All right, so there it is. This is the generator. Again, the contract is not wired up yet, so this is just a breakdown of the UI for those that may not be familiar with generator. And how it operates is you are able to deposit SPS BNB LP, and you're going to do it right here with this button. Deposit. Again, the ratios are going to be updated. The times, the ratios, all that will be updated when we go live. But just to give you an idea, so you're able to deposit this directly if you already have SPS BNB LP. But if you don't and you don't know how to create an LP pair, you can zap in with this button right here, and that will take your BNB, your BUSD, your SPS, your ETH, your eShare, anything you want will allow you to zap in to the contract that way as well. So once you create your LP, those funds are then locked into the contract, so you cannot withdraw your LP, but you get a certain percentage back every single day. And so right now, that's been about 1.5% back daily in Reactor, which again, that's been live for about 3 weeks, and we think we can see the same sort of results here with Generator, if not even better. So that is kind of the overall gist. Again, we're going to get into all the functionality at the end of this live stream with Detonator on how the lottery works and everything else like that. But really, I wanted to reserve this time to just take some questions on how it works. It will be at 10 p.m. UTC, the rollover, tomorrow. That will start the kickoff. However, the public will not have access until 11 p.m. UTC because we reserved the first hour for all the Monster Mavericks, some of our VIPs that will get in early and help hold the floor price of this contract, or the floor pool balance rather, and they know how to compound responsibly instead of draining the contract early. And again, this operates very different than most ROI contracts. I did a full breakdown video, about 20 minutes long, with our very own Steve Orator. He's a longtime Slumberlands player and an EMP community member as well. And we'll post that video in the comments below. But we did a deep dive on, again, how this all operates and really why it's so beneficial to both parties. So we do get a small percentage of all the deposit fees into Generator as a payment to our own treasury. However, you know, we've made a commitment to hold the SPS from that LP pair to be a good actor in Splinterlands and to build a treasury to treasury, investment in each other. And Splinterlands has done the same with us. You're able to use EMP as a payment method in their game, but that EMP is then not sold on the market, and it's bought back through the treasury, or Splinterlands uses it on their own to build their investment into EMP. So it really is an awesome relationship, and by holding this SPS, you know, we could potentially be one of the largest SPS holders out there, and it's going to be extremely bullish when, not if, but when Splinterlands gets, you know, on CoinMarketCap and Binance, and all, I'm sorry, Coinbase, Binance, all the big exchanges. So it's only a matter of time. But that kind of is a brief overview. I'm happy to answer some questions Bull, LA, or anybody from the Army, do we have any questions? Do we want to go over anything else?
I don't know. Maybe just have Steverator come on and talk about the generator. He's got his thumbs up, ready to go. So,
All right, yeah, let's bring Steve on. One thing I did forget to mention, which we go over in depth in the video with Steve, is that this is not a Ponzi scheme because typically ROI contracts, you have to have old money pay new money, and there's no way to have, fresh capital enter the ecosystem or the contract. Well, this is completely different with Reactor, Detonator, and now Generator because we are able to feed these contracts with fresh capital without ever having to rely on new investors coming in to pay out the rewards. So what happens is Generator will be the #1 holder now of SPS BNB LP, and Splinterlands offers liquidity provider rewards in the form of SPS. And so by having a large portion of our again, the owned locked liquidity of SPS BNB, we then get airdropped every day a ton of SPS that we will then pair up as LP and put back into Generator to perpetually pay out everybody that's in. So, this contract is not for everybody, and that's okay, but it's extremely beneficial to Splinterlands. I mean, we could see another $1 million of locked liquidity on SPS BNB in a matter of a few weeks. And the larger the liquidity a token has, the more eyeballs, the more potential investment into that token, because whales and large investors don't want to have price impact against them with low liquidity tokens. So, all right, yeah, Steve, are you there? Go ahead, brother. Anything you want to add?
Yeah, I'm here. Can y'all hear me?
Yep, awesome, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think we had a lot of fun in that video. I learned a whole lot just in our brief talk about it, about the way this payout works. It's very cool how sustainable this will be for a lot of years because you're right. You guys get to stake all of that LP, and Splinterlands will give us rewards, which allows you to add more and more and more to it. Then you add in all the gamification of the largest depositors, the win it nows that get, those whales in here having fun winning like instant double up deposits, but at the same time adding more and more and more to the minnows and everything. And will just help people, kind of find another way to grow two really premium tokens, in my opinion, in the SPS and BNB token. So
Yeah, absolutely, Steve. And again, one thing we talked about in the video as well that we talk about a lot on the AMAs is these contracts turn paper handers into diamond handers. And I think we talked about it in the video. It may have been me and you just talking. It didn't make it in the video, but we want to bring it up here. So what that means is, SPS right now is about 0.75 cents. And again, it's only a matter of time through a supply shock, which again, this is locking up a ton of circulating supply of SPS, which in theory will have a greater price impact when the price of SPS goes up. We could single-handedly, pump SPS through this contract alone. But not only that, but to my point about being a diamond hander, when that SPS pumps, you're going to be really tempted to sell at, 10 cents or 20 cents. And then SPS could go on to moon to over $1. And now on the way up, you've sold all your SPS, trying to take profit. But if you're in Generator, you get a certain amount of SPS every day that you can then take profit in or compound, no matter what the price is. So it really takes a lot of the emotion out of it. And again, it's another fringe benefit of being in the contract. And so, and to be clear as well, once you deposit your SPS BNB into Generator, you will no longer receive rewards for being a liquidity provider from SPS from Splinterlands directly. However, using our strategy of compounding 5 days a week and then maybe claiming 2 days a week, you can then claim out your LP from Generator, and now not only are you still in Generator earning, but now you own those LPs that you will get airdropped from, or I don't want to say airdrop, that you get rewards from as being a liquidity provider by holding those LP in your own wallet. So yeah, does that, hopefully that clears it up. Go ahead, Steve. Was there anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, it makes a way that you could take a smaller amount of LP if you're somebody who only has a tiny bit and continue to grow it over time, which is the goal of the ROI contract. If you take advantage of the claim 5 and compound 5, claim 2, or compound 6, claim 1, it allows you to ever grow your stack that's within the system, never really reach your max payout. And eventually you can get to a point where you reach a comfortable amount that you can take out and you can add back into the Splinterlands ecosystem. You can take profit off of the token that doesn't hurt the project in the pairing, which would be the BNB token. So when you unpair those, you could get a little stack of SPS to put back into the game, stake it, and then you have that chunk of BNB that you can turn into cash if you need to take some profit, and you don't hurt the project in that case. That's one of the nice things about growing liquidity pairs as opposed to just growing SPS token, because you have to kind of hurt the project to take profit when you are only staking SPS.
Yes, absolutely. Well said, Steve. And yeah, again, not only that, I know you've been covering how to utilize EMP as an ecosystem overall to build your your Splinterlands assets. Now that again EMP is able to be used as a currency in the game. But yeah, that plays right into that strategy, and I'd love to see another recap video on that about how you've been able to use Generator to not only, like you said, by breaking that LP when you do claim, now you have more SPS to stake, which again, we all want to be staking more SPS as well to get those vouchers. And, you know, now you have fresh capital with that BNB side that you could do whatever you wanted with. So, yeah, it's really a win-win. And again, because of the LP rewards always giving new SPS, it really, you know, it's not a Ponzi, and it's not like any other ROI contract that's ever existed. So we're super excited. But all right, cool. Any last words, Steve, or anybody else want to jump on and ask some questions? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll just add that I definitely will be continuing that series. I only skipped it one weekend because we had the little hiccup in the EMP being tradable into the store. So I just had a week of doing all compounds, and then next weekend I'll continue to show people that my overall LP grows every weekend. I get to claim a little bit of this, turn it into EMP, which actually helps because I'm selling other tokens to buy EMP. And then I'm buying credits in the store. I do a little shopping. I rent those cards out. Now I'm pulling in DEC. DEC is heading back to PEG. I've created like a perpetual loop of getting more Splinterlands cards and a token that should be at PEG, increasing how much is getting delivered to me. And it's helping me prepare as a Splinterlands player for when land comes into play, and also the new tower defense game that launched today, because card staking in both of those ecosystems will help you earn bigger returns.
Yes, absolutely. And I got in, Steve. I know we were worried they were gonna sell out. It's almost sold out, the pre-sale of that tower defense. But yeah, I got some cards. So, and that's the beauty too. I mean, again, EMP, we're always having new partnerships and new announcements, but Splinterlands is as well. I mean, they're absolutely killing it, and it is a budding ecosystem. For those of you that don't know about Splinterlands, it's incredible. And I know Bull said this on one of the AMAs this week, or a lot of the AMAs, is where you want to get into projects before they really blow up, especially with something that has mass appeal, like gaming. And again, we saw that happen with CryptoKitties. We saw it happen with Axie Infinity. And really, that has not happened to Splinterlands yet. And I think we're all super bullish on what the future holds. So, yeah, lots of awesome stuff. So, all right, cool. Is Joe here? I don't know if Joe's here.
Yeah,
there he
AJ,
is.
I just wanted to say,
good
I
timing,
watched
bro.
that video. of you and Steve. And yeah, that video, you guys did really good coverage. I think you did a great job on it. The graphics on it are amazing. They're so eye-popping and cool. So I'm sure the Splinterland community is going to love it.
Yeah, man.
But
Awesome.
yeah, this whole thing, it does take a little while to get your head around. And if you're brand new, it's hard to believe that something like this is possible to be done. But I can tell you, being here, not from day one, but the month after Detonator started, and it's been the best performing protocol that I've been in. And I've been in quite a few in the last 2 years in DeFi. And yeah, it's been amazing. And just the growth is insane. I just want to tell any new players with the growth chart, the first 30 days, it's going to look a little funny because it's going to say infinity because it's less than 30 days. But you can see your growth chart. And a good example would be Detonator, since we've had that out more than 30 days. People in there that have been compounding, they're going to see at least 20% growth in the last 30 days in their LPs. And that's regardless of the price, because the Detonator, the generator, the reactor, they don't care about the markets because it's a 365 on your LP deposits and a 365% on your compound. So you're able to grow that regardless of market action and news and FUD and all that. So it's an amazing contract for the bear market that we're in because we're able to grow regardless of price movement. And I can tell you in Reactor, that's less than 30 days, but just looking at the LPs that I put in and where I am now, not counting any snipes or lottery, that will just put your LPs on a rocket ship. It's like strapping a booster to your back, because that's a whole different aspect that's pretty insane. You'll get it when you win the first time. But
for sure,
just normal compounding, I mean, I'm up 70% at least in, 3 weeks? So just anyone that gets in early on the new generator, because it's new and people be coming in, you get a percentage of everyone's deposit distributed to the community. So getting in early has its benefits.
Totally.
So in the beginning, if you're able to compound, you're going to see massive growth on your LP deposits, not just from your compounds, but also from the bonus you get from everyone else depositing. And then, my strategy is compound heavy in the beginning. Once you get your balance to a happy amount where you're satisfied with what you have, then you can start implementing that 6-1 or 5-2. If you do a 5-2, I mean, you're only talking a few months where you're going to be still growing your LP value every single day, and you start pulling out your initial capital that you invested. Because really, at the end of the day, what's our goal? We want to get back our initial, and then we want to profit. So you can do that with the 5-2, because when you compound heavy in the beginning, your payout every day is going to be that much higher than if you started doing the 5-2 right away, which you can do. Everyone's timeline is different, but I think a little bit more long-term. And I can just tell you, being in the Detonator and just your lottery potential, and if you like to go in with the gamification of the sniping, I can tell you that I've more than 10x my position from Detonator from when I started in February to now. So it's far from Ponzi-nomics. We have an insane amount in the pool. I mean, even with the price drop in Ethereum and everything, we're at $4 million that's locked up in the contract. And if a lot of people start claiming, it slows down the rewards. It doesn't stop them, but it puts the brakes on for the whole community. And that's what you want, because you want the sustainability. And the Detonator has just really proven itself over time. And I'm really excited that now it's being offered into Splinterland, because now I am active in Splinterland. And just to add to that, I'm so excited. EMP, I know I said yesterday, is we can use it again in Splinterland to get credits. I just got the Archmage bot this morning.
Today. You did get it, right? All right, good deal.
I got it. So now
you were hoping
I got
it.
Yeah, I got a little help from Randy because I had a little complication. It's still a little new to me, but he was able to pull through and help me out there. And then I was able to go into Splex and add that in. And then I converted one of my accounts to a dedicated bot battling, and then my second account for rentals. So I just need to wait 2 days for my existing rentals to stop. And then that way I'll have everything kind of balanced. And it'll be interesting to see the income I get from the battling versus the rental. But it's all exciting. I mean, it's just so much news, so much positive stuff coming in that I'm more excited, more bullish than ever. So amazing job, AJ, the team, everybody. This is just really cool, everything that's going on.
All right, awesome, Joe. Thanks, brother. Yes, and like Joe said, we have a proven track record, and that is another amazing thing. Detonator has been operating, and this is the exact same code and mechanisms and gamification and lottery that the Detonator has been having, for 7.5 months now. So this isn't just an experiment. I mean, everything in DeFi is an experiment, and could the contract drain? Absolutely. Anybody that tells you it can't just is not being truthful. However, we've done everything we possibly can to sustain the ROI on your investment. And again, Detonator is proving to be that, and this is in the depths of a bear market. Again, ROI is calculated on dollar value, not necessarily LP tokens. So when we do recover, I mean, and SPS or ETH or BNB or eShare or any of these, double, triple, or quadruple, that will also double, triple, or quadruple your actual dollar value you're getting every day. So it's pretty powerful. All right, let me go ahead and pull up my notes. And any other last minute questions with Generator? Again, we're going to be launching tomorrow at 10 p.m. UTC. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, how's it going?
Kirk, what's up, brother? How are you? I thought you were on vacation, man. Are you getting in on the plane or what? Are you at your destination? Yeah.
I leave in first thing in the morning.
All right, man. Cool.
Yeah. I actually have a question about this. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. And in fact, I signed up early to have Wi-Fi on my flight because I'm going to be in the air when Generator goes live.
Oh,
so
man.
I will be.
That's gonna be crazy.
I will be doing it from the 40,000 feet. But I had a quick question about it. I've been prepping and putting away more and more, making more SPS BNB LP to get ready for it. And then I was reading some of the documentation today. And so if I have my numbers right, which I think I do, it appears that the LP value of an LP is somewhere around $11.25, $11.50, something along those lines. And I know that there is just like all of our contracts, it's the same contract, so that on depositing, there's a maximum of 50 tickets that you can get in any one day. So my question is, how do you look at, especially at a lower dollar value, because both Reactor and really Detonator, for that matter, the LP was more expensive, particularly in Generator. So I guess the question is, I haven't really done it this way before, so I'm just kind of trying to figure out, well, I know we get the early compounds, but I guess the question is, do you go in big at first so that you can be making those compound rewards that first couple of hours, or do you hold back so that you can get the deposits every day to get the max 50 tickets? Do you understand? I know you understand.
Yeah, no doubt. So that's
what I'm thinking about right now.
Yeah, that's a golden question, Kirk. I think if you can answer that, we all want to hear what the answer is. So yeah, that is the dilemma. I did a little bit of both on Detonator. Again, through the Treasury wallet that we show on screen every day. The Detonator, I did hold back a little harder and try to go for those largest deposits every day or maximize my tickets. And then on Reactor, I went really heavy on the first day. Again, you can find that AMA where I think it was like 100 grand into Reactor the first day. And I got hit really hard with the rail taxes. So, and that's a great demonstration of how, if somebody does have a lot of capital, they can't just come in and bully the contract. We have those whale taxes in place, and I'm still getting hit with whale taxes in Reactor. So yeah, I think that the short answer is you're probably better off playing the long game and depositing, to maximize your tickets. But there is luck involved in that. So if you're not really a luck person and you're more of a numbers person, then getting in early, but not going too heavy to where you get hit by those whale taxes. You can get a lot more of the initial rewards. But again, I mean, typically in an ROI contract, the ones that are in early are the ones that really win. And that is a little bit the case here, but because we're always adding new SPS LP through, again, that reward mechanism and fresh capital into the pool, you're going to be able to get a portion of those, instant rewards no matter what time you get into generator. So again, it's all on how you want to play it. But not financial advice, Kirk, but either of those is a good strategy. I don't know. Joe, you want to add to that maybe? I don't know. Yeah. Or both?
Yeah, it's a tough decision. There is no right or wrong because your odds of winning the lottery early are really high. And of course, getting in early, your growth from those instant rewards from other people's deposit is pretty massive. I know the first few days it was insane how fast my LPs grew from that. But what I did was I put in half of my LPs immediately to get those instant rewards. And then the other half, I did deposit in enough to get 50 tickets per day to go for a while, at least 2 to 3 weeks. But I don't know if you plan to snipe, but that's a whole nother strategy. I'm probably guessing in the beginning it's probably going to be kind of heavy with the excitement. And then it might cool off a little before it gets hot again as people start to learn how that works because like look at today. I mean, 20 LPs in Reactor was one with 11 and a half. So, I mean, 20 LPs is what? We're at 594. So, I mean, that's almost $12,000 right there on a 594 on a $6,800 deposit. So that's obviously a good payday for sniping.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough to go in and compound the full maximum tickets. If you do, you might want to put in enough to get 50 tickets a day or the maximum tickets, because just through compounding alone, you're going to benefit from the 6% of fresh deposits, and you'll get your tickets. So if you can do that, going in heavy early is good, because that other way where you're depositing fresh funds to get 50 tickets or so, that will only last so long unless you have a lot of LPs. So I guess what I'm saying is with a smaller bag, I would go in heavier first because you're guaranteed those instant rewards and you're still going to get tickets. But there's really no right or wrong. That's all part of the game,
Yeah, it's an interesting thing. I mean, I don't have what I consider to be a huge bag, but I've been prepping for this. But yeah, and the other thing that makes this one so fun to me is, this is a whole new audience. I mean, with Reactor, it was great, and I know we brought new people in, but still, it was mostly, a lot of us that were in Detonator, got into Reactor, and then especially because Reactor happened so fast, there wasn't a lot of time for marketing ahead of it. But with this one, it's going to be, of course, all of us are going to be involved with it, but it's also opening up to a completely different market of people. So it's really going to be interesting to me to see how that plays out versus the Reactor launch. The differences between the two, I think, is going to be really interesting. So yeah, I think, I'm leaning towards more Joe, this kind of half my bag in at first, and then just take the second half of the bag and let that play out over, time, so I can get the max tickets and see if I might be able to get myself a lottery win finally. I don't know that I'm going to snipe.
Awesome. Cool, Kirk. Well, it sounds like a balance of both. Yeah, go ahead, Joe. Yep.
No, I'm sorry. If you keep rolling out these DOS projects, I'm going to have to stop sleeping at night, just set my clock every 45 minutes and sleep in 45-minute increments.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, Joe, for sure. So
if every one of these contracts work the same, I mean, you're talking insane LP growth, regardless of the project's in. So Yeah, I'm really excited for this to launch tomorrow. I think the numbers are just going to go crazy. People are going to they're going to, once it clicks with them, especially when they win a lottery, they're going to tell everybody else how it works and what it does. And it's just going to spread like wildfire.
Yep, absolutely, brother. And that's all it's going to take. Again, I get it. The Splinterlands community, just like our community, they're very tight. And, I modeled the EMP community after the Splinterlands community. We all have each other's back. We're here for the right reasons. We're not looking to extract value. We're looking to add value. And I think once all the larger players over on Splinterlands understand that, and I'll be on the next AMA. They didn't have time today, or for the one that was yesterday leading up to it, but I'll be on the AMA with them next week on Splinterlands Town Hall. And yeah, I mean, that is exactly what I'm going to say, is that we all want the same things. We want EMP to win. We want SPS to win. We want, again, the both ecosystems to win. And that's the sign of a really great partnership is when that can happen. So, yeah, I'm with you, Joe. I think, those that are already here and learning are going to have an amazing opportunity because once the word gets out about how awesome the contract is, how beneficial it is, and those, again, insane lottery rewards, we could see it really blow up. And, I would love to see Generator be the largest LP holder of SPS BNB because that means we get the lion's share of all those SPS emissions, and that goes directly into the contract and is off the market because right now a lot of that SPS in emissions being distributed is sold. So there's a lot of sell pressure on SPS, and so again, locking that up, getting the lion's share of the emissions, and making that commitment not to dump SPS and instead use it to build liquidity or wait for a much more healthy position because eventually we will have to take profit in SPS. It's not an indefinite thing, but by then there could be $5 or $6 million of liquidity. Right now there's only about $1.4 million of liquidity. So not only are we able to take profit responsibly, but we're building our own exit liquidity as to not hurt the protocol. So it's just amazing. I mean, the math behind this is revolutionary. And, that's just not words. You hear that with a lot of other crypto projects. But we actually have the track record that is proving that all of this math actually works. So awesome stuff. All right, I'm going to try to make it fast. We have to get into Detonator rollover. There was a question I saw.
Vino has a question after.
All right, so one real fast. I saw somebody ask, will there be a multiplier? So yeah, I think there is going to be a 5% multiplier on Generator as well for those that are in Detonator. So just like we do with Reactor, I think we are going to implement that. It may not be on day one, but it may be within the first week. Again, I just got to get with Jake on all that. But those that are in Detonator, again, will be able to get bonus multiplier rewards by going into Generator. So, all right, hopefully that helps. And then, yeah, Vino, go ahead, Vino.
Hey, what's going on? I don't want to take up too much time.
Yeah, no worries, brother. Good to hear from you. Yeah, go ahead, my friend.
I wanted to build on just kind of what Steve said at the tail end of his conversation and the mutual partnership that we have where they don't sell EMP and we don't sell SPS from a treasury standpoint.
For sure.
The LPs that the treasury earns through the generator, is there a possibility where we can utilize the SPS without hurting their ecosystem to earn on top of that? Maybe that's renting out cards or nodes, so on and so forth. And then from the BNB side, is there a plan or a possibility of rehypothecating that BNB on PancakeSwap, or will that be used maybe directly towards the EMP ETH LP or the eShare BNB pool?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Those are awesome questions, Vino. So, really, there is no inherent rewards of rehypothecating the LP itself. The only rewards that we're getting is from Splinterlands directly. by holding those LPs. So in a sense, it does the same thing, but we don't have to move the funds. We just automatically get credit as that contract being the largest holder. And again, I mean, it's hard to tell what the future is based on the code. That everything should work like that. Again, there may be a case where the Swindlelands team has to manually give us credit, but we'll cross that bridge when we have to. But more importantly, what you said is about the SPS that we collect. So we can actually stake the SPS that we collect, and by doing so, not only do we earn even more SPS through another reward mechanism, but we also earn something called vouchers. And vouchers are very profitable, and the only way to earn vouchers is by staking SPS. So again, similar to the eShare token, where again that is a way to take profit without hurting the protocol at all. Vouchers are a way that we can actually sell and have a revenue stream on the SPS that we own without ever selling SPS. So again, just an amazing, amazing synergy that is not possible anywhere else. And like Joe likes to say, we're squeezing every bit of that lemon to get all the juice to be, again, another revenue stream into our treasury. And yeah, and then one last thing you mentioned about, renting cards. I mean, we absolutely have plans on doing our own rental account that is owned by EMP, and that will be utilized to, again, earn DEC, which can be sold without hurting the price of SPS. So yeah, we have all that in play. Again, it's just going to take a few months to get everything up and running, like a well-oiled machine. But by then, I mean, we could literally be seeing $5,000 to $10,000 a day in revenue streams with Detonator as a service, all the staking rewards, all the rehypothecation of the other pools that we have. So through Detonator and Reactor. So it's just so bullish, and that's why whenever somebody says, when peg, it's like they just have no idea what we're building right now in the background to be able to support peg. So yeah, does that answer, Vino? Great question, bro.
It sure does. And that's honestly partially my ignorance. I don't know the Splinterlands ecosystem as best as I should. So yeah, I need to do a little bit more research, but thank you for taking the time to answer that.
Yep, absolutely, brother. No problem. So, all right, we have a ton more announcements today. Holy cow. But I don't want to miss the detonator rollover either. So let me go ahead and pull that up. I don't know if there's anything else. Maybe Bull, you can answer. Give me about 1 minute here if there was any other questions while I get detonator up.
I think everybody is very excited for this, and I think it's going to be an amazing partnership. Like you said, I think there's some people that are skeptical, and that's cool, right? Like being skeptical with constructive criticism, that's how people should be. You shouldn't just willingly believe everything you see on the internet. But I think over time, people will be convinced, just like they were with Detonator. And I'm a bit biased, of course, but it's because I've seen exactly how it was with Detonator. I've seen the ecosystem evolve. I've seen the different pieces come in, and people in general, like it's a whole wide range, right? From people that are overly enthusiastic all the way to the people that are really bad faith actors that come in and are really just there to cause problems. But the vast majority of the people, I believe, are very good, good faith actors when they ask questions. And we always want questions because the only stupid question is that question that doesn't get asked because it can never be answered. And,
Yes.
As I mentioned earlier, knowledge is power, right? Knowing is half the battle. Just listen to what G.I. Joe told you. That's some good advice, right? Like knowing how to do something is the first step to really understanding something or somebody. So ask questions, be cool. It's easier to be, it takes a lot less energy to be nice and cool than it does to be mean. So
Yep,
be
no
cool, people.
doubt. No doubt, Bull. And again, that's a testament to our community. And yeah, I mean, it's okay to be skeptical. You know, I get it. These contracts may have, you know, not the best reputation, but we have literally built this contract for the last 2.5 years by taking 10 different other protocols and our own math that we, again, did simulation after simulation to really try to make this incredible. Our lead dev, Jake, this is his baby. Again, he's built it over the last 2.5 years, if not longer, and we really feel like we have cracked the code, so to speak, by not only having amazing economics, but also playing into the human emotion of always wanting to try to win those largest prizes and the random prize as well. So, all right. Again, I know I said I was going to go into the fundamentals of how this contract works, so I'm going to go ahead and play that real fast, and then we'll go into the last bit before the rollover. So you can also see this button right here will be on all of our Detonator as a service contracts. So all you have to do is press this button. It'll pull up the walkthrough video and really give you a great idea on how the protocol operates.
Welcome to the Detonator. The Detonator is a system to multiply your Ethereum and EMP by 365% while providing 5 ways to earn. A daily largest depositor prize, a daily lottery prize, a daily burst based on your deposited amount, instant rewards from all new deposits, and a Win It Now button. Every day, right after the detonation countdown ends, the largest depositor prize is awarded. Huge sums are at stake as investors bid against each other to see who will come out on top. At the time of detonation, the winner receives a massive 100% bonus on their deposited amount. At the same time, the lottery winners are drawn. The number of winners and the prize amount is determined by the largest deposit. To participate in the lottery, you can deposit new funds or compound your earnings to receive up to 100 lottery tickets per day. The more tickets, the higher your daily chance of winning. Attached to these incredible ways to earn is your daily burst. Your daily burst is based on the amount you have deposited and is paid out continuously toward your maximum ROI. The instant rewards feature rewards you every time someone else makes a deposit, which can often yield some surprising bonus profits. Now, if you don't like the idea of competing with others for the largest depositor prize, the Detonator also features a Win It Now button. This button allows one user per day to win a guaranteed 100% bonus by depositing the equivalent of 2% of the total pool balance. Investing has never been this much fun. After the detonation, the detonator resets and a new cycle begins. That means all unclaimed rewards will roll back into the pool. So make sure to claim or compound your earnings at least a few minutes before the rollover. You may miss a day of rewards, but you won't lose any money. Your time to reach your maximum payout will just be slightly delayed. Furthermore, by compounding your earnings, you can increase your maximum payout limit exponentially while also being rewarded with another 20% bonus. All these systems combined make the Detonator truly revolutionary and one of the best passive income tools available today.
All right, so there you have it. Again, just all the Detonator contracts work exactly the same as that video just described. The only difference is the LP tokens themselves. So Detonator is again EMP ETH LP, Reactor is eShare BNB LP, and now Generator will be SPS BNB LP. And we already have a few more in the pipeline. For the next rollout of Detonator as a service. The one hopefully happening in a week or two will be the XGrow Detonator as a service. We'll have to have a cool name for that. And again, that is
Oh,
with.
they already picked a name,
Oh,
bro.
did they?
Sorry.
Right on, Bull. All
Yep.
right, you got the alpha for us? What is it? Or you're not, you don't want to drop it yet.
I'll let those guys do it.
All right,
They're
perfect.
usually here, but
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, well, cool. Yeah, we'll have more info on that as it gets closer. We have about 3 minutes here, and again, through their ecosystem, this banner has been up all the last 2.5 weeks through Xperps, and it has been mooning today. So again, you're able to get in through the pre-sale or early access, or buy it. The actual yield farm launches in about 16 hours. So make sure you're ready for that as well. But it's up a bunch today. So again, just another amazing partnership if you were able to get in, based on what we had said. And again, that's what we do here. We're not here to shill necessarily. We're here to just provide amazing opportunities with projects that we actually believe in and know are doing the right things. So all right, let me go back. All right, so yeah.
I'm thinking, everybody knows about that swear jar. Every time that you mispronounce a DOS, you have to put some EMP in the jar that's going to go to a contest.
Oh, all right, that sounds like a plan, Bull. Yes, hold me to it, brother. All right, awesome. So we got about 2 minutes left. Again, good luck to everybody. If you are the winner, we'd love to celebrate with you. And we're giving away over $10,000 again in lottery prizes. So between Detonator, Generator, and Reactor, we're gonna be giving away about 40 grand a day, just on the lottery side. That could be double that on the largest depositor side. So really, in our ecosystem, and this is no exaggeration, could be giving away up to 100 grand a day. And as we add more and more detonators as a service, that number could only grow. And again, we're getting a portion of all.
You were very careful about how you said that.
I was, brother. You remember? Oh yeah, you noticed that, Bull. Again, I don't want to be taxed in that swear jar, but yeah. So all right, 1 minute left. Again, I could not be more bullish on what we're building here. And again, I hear people say, well, another partnership. Well, oh no, it's give me a break, guys. I mean, we live for partnerships. That means that we're growing, that we're building. I mean, you run a project that just doesn't announce anything or try to make moves at all. I mean, give me a break. So again, just a little rant there, but we're always going to be introducing partnerships that bring value to everyone. So and sometimes we may get it wrong, but 99% of the time we get it right. So all right, 30 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Make sure to compound. Again, remember, if you don't claim or compound, by the time that the timer hits 0, those rewards are given back to the pool. However, you don't lose out on those rewards. It just takes you another day to realize those gains. So, all right, here we go. 10. Oh, 253 LP. I love it. Huge snipe at the end. Lots of last minute volume. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Well, 253, take it. Let's go ahead and refresh.
We also had 100 snipe right before that.
Did we? Awesome. I didn't even see that come through, Joe. Thank you. So a lot of last minute volume. Yeah, we did. Holy cow. No wonder the instant rewards were going crazy. We're almost back to 106,300 LP in the pool balance total. That's up about 2,000 LP on today alone, with all that compounding and last minute volume. So all right, let me go ahead and scroll down. Go to view largest deposits. Go to yesterday. And boom, there you have it. You're right. So we had a 40, a 46, a 79, a 100, and a massive 253. And that is the other way to play the game theory. So on Reactor, we saw a lot of little snipes trying to battle each other out, 1 LP at a time, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Well, the other side of that is to bring the sledgehammer. And that's what we saw in this today, where we had a massive 253 LP just go at the very last minute. And again, that is another way to win the largest deposit, is to just make your first shot your best shot by doing a large amount at the very last moment. So again, just be careful. Sometimes a transaction may fail. Sometimes there's another sniper that's going to go in over top of you. And sometimes, you miss that rollover and it actually applies to the next day. So you got to really be careful. But what do they say? High risk, high reward on those snipes for sure. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and pull back up some more announcements. We have some giveaways. Again, we're going to run a little bit long today, so bear with me here one moment. All right, so another amazing partnership we have, leading into my comment a little bit earlier. Again, we are always announcing partnerships to help not only our protocol, but also those of you that are in the DeFi space that want to know about projects that aren't going to scam or rug pull or, anything like that. So we always do our due diligence when we have a partnership. Again, 9 times out of 10, it's a successful one, and we're always happy to bring it to all of you. That being said, we never say to exit your position in EMP. This is simply a way to diversify into other projects, or maybe bring in some fresh capital for other crypto projects, or again, use some fresh capital from other projects that may not be doing as well, go into these new partnerships, and then use those earnings to come back to what we call the EMP mothership, to be able to again bring those profits back home. So those of you that follow Twitter and Discord and Telegram have already heard this, but this is our first official announcement on the AMAs. We are now partnered with Truth Seekers. So this is an amazing conglomerate of some crypto influencers that have started their own project. Crypto Truth Bombs and DAO King are running it, and they are offering a really awesome service, not only to audit projects, but to do a really in-depth KYC, and they also have a extension that they're building that will be able to be attached to your MetaMask wallet, and then it'll actually tell you if the contract or wallet you're interacting with has been doing nefarious activity. So it's really bullish. Again, I'm pretty sure they'll be able to pull it off. If they are able to pull it off, it could be massive. And again, it's also a great thing for the crypto space through improving security and transparency. So we are getting access to their seed round or their pre-sale. A seed round is essentially the earliest investment opportunity there is. They may not even do a pre-sale if they fill the raise in the seed round, and we're one of only 3 or 4 other protocols that they partnered with to give early access investment opportunities. So it will be this Friday, September 23rd, and it'll be about a 33% discount from the listing price. So again, do your own research, not financial advice, but could be a good opportunity. So, and then obviously you want to use our affiliate link because we will also be getting a large commission from helping to promote and advertise their seed round. And now again, we'll go right to our treasury as well. So a win-win for everybody, and we'll have more info on that this Friday, and we'll have a link and everything. So again, we want to have all the attention on Generator to start, and then we can move into this at the end of the week. So, all right, man, I'm out of breath. Is that anything else? You have a question on that, Bull? That I cover it pretty well?
Oh yeah, man, spot on.
All right, cool. So again, you can Google or YouTube Truth Seekers. Again, Crypto Truth Bombs has had many videos on it, and we did a post in both Telegram and Discord that has their Discord page. So make sure you go follow that as well. All right, and then we talked about DigiCon already, so that's out of the way. And then I don't know if Charlie is here. Is he on? Bull? I don't know. He's usually busy around this time, but we're opening up our
Yeah,
VIP. Yeah, there he is. So we're opening up our VIP. Charlie, you want to talk about that real fast?
yeah. Give me a sec.
All right, brother. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll put you
gotcha.
on the spot. Yeah.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep, perfect.
Yes. So we are going to open the VIP request once again, like we said, like every month or 2 months. But since we have been busy, it's going to be like 2 months since last time. So yeah, we're gonna have the same criteria as usual, like a minimum of investment that should not be a lot, but and then we're gonna have like we're gonna require you to have the academy grad. So go for the academy if you haven't already. It's gonna be one criteria that we can't pass on. So you need that. You need to put your wallet address if you want to for the giveaway that we have with the tickets, and we might have more to come soon other than tickets also. Yeah, after that you're gonna have to fill the form where we're gonna ask you for your Telegram username, because the VIP is only on Telegram and not on Discord. And also, of course, your wallet, because it's like AJ said, it's a VIP club, and we need to check if you have been, and if you are a good player that we consider a good player. It doesn't mean that you compound only and stuff like that, but it's only to make sure that you don't dump EMP from nodes or even from boardroom when the boardroom print and stuff like that. And yeah, it might come really, really soon. I don't know if you want me to give the exact date, but anyway, AJ gonna post the announcement on Telegram and Discord. I just can tell you that it's gonna be open for like 72 hours, and on our side, we give ourselves like a 10-day window to just check everything out and let you in or not. And if not, we're gonna maybe give you some advice and to make sure that next time you have taking into account our advice and change your behavior, if we can say like that, to make sure that you can join next time, because you might do something that you think is good, but it's not really, or whatever reason. But yeah, so we're gonna give you a feedback, either positive or negative, on your request for VIP.
Perfect. Yeah, Charlie. No, that's amazing. And yeah, we will announce the date in the next day or two. Again, it's going to be here before you know it, so I make sure everybody is ready. I just have to make sure we have all the Google Docs set up to accept everybody's submission. So bear with me on that. But yeah, and again, VIP is amazing value add. We don't charge to be in the VIP. A lot of other protocols, they actually charge you to be in the DAO, or you have to have a very large holding to be there. So, we do have a minimum holding, but at today's prices, it's pretty doable for most investors. And really, it's just about rewarding good actors. So, maybe you are in nodes and you've been selling, that's okay. I mean, again, it's not okay for the protocol, but it's okay that, you're not accepted into VIP, because you have to, we have to reward those that are here and are doing the best they can to help us recover, and help us be here for the long term. So, again, VIP is powerful. Again, a lot of you have had whitelist access, a lot of amazing things that, again, just add value. And, it's at the expense of, not taking profit in nodes, not dumping your boardroom EMP. But really, we're all here to make money. And if you can make money by being part of VIP and not really realizing your profit in EMP itself, then it's still a win. So again, just want to give a little bit of background on VIP. So, all right. Here we are. So this is our golden ticket giveaway from yours truly, the Willy Wonka of DeFi. We're giving away 5 tickets every day. On the very last day, which I believe is September 23rd, we're giving away 35 tickets, and everybody will be eligible again. You can become eligible for these giveaways by completing our academy. So please make sure you take the academy, you put your wallet address on your profile, and then we'll be able to reward you through incentives like this. So it is a free ticket into the detonator. Please give us about 24 to 48 hours to credit that ticket. And you know, who knows, if you win, which would be incredible and very lucky from that one ticket, it's essentially paying you 10 grand to complete the academy. So you still have a few more days to get your completion certificate, and in the effort of full transparency as well, there is no transaction ID on the tickets that are given out. We are able to manually award them through the contract directly, and I bring that up because if the lottery ticket is actually a winner, you will be able to confirm that is a ticket number or ticket wallet address that we actually give away on stream. So there's no funny business. We're not giving away tickets, you know, other than this every day to reward good actors and people that actually completed the academy. So all right, let's go ahead and spin the wheel. Here we go. Give me 1 minute. All right, good luck, everybody. Here we go. And the first winner is Cool Doctor. All right. I don't know if that may be Cool Sheets. I don't know. Or Cool Doctor. There you go. 8935. Congrats.
I'm
All
sure
right.
that's cool, Dr. Money.
Oh, there you go. Yes. Cool Sheets, Cool Doctor. There you go, Bull. But yeah, I think you're right. Cool Doctor Money. All right. One. All right. We got 4 more. Here we go. Winner number 2 is Oscar 23D1. Congrats. Winner number 3 is I'm so bad with names. Maruzis. There you go. All right. 5404. All right. That was number 3, so 2 more, I believe. Right, Bull? If not, we'll give away 1 more extra. Yeah. Thanks, LA. All right. Yep. 2 more. Here we go. All right. And it's Silas is 8299. All right. And the final one here is. Good luck, everybody. Final winner for today. All right, Eugene, 484F5. I'm sorry, 5F. There you go. All right, those are our 5 winners for today. Congrats, and you should see your ticket in your wallet. I'm sorry, in your detonator balance within the next 24 to 48 hours. So, all right, I think that was all for today. Again, we're running a little bit late. Bull LA, any other things I need to go over? Any other questions or comments that we saw come through before we wrap it up?
Oh, I was just speaking to Ghosted Mind from Growth DeFi, and he just announced they picked their name for their DOS in their community. So,
all right, well, we'll tease it a little bit more, I guess. Maybe we can announce that tomorrow. Definitely go join their Telegram. They're super active over there, and we're gonna have a lot more coverage once we get through Generator to start promoting their detonator as a service. So again, awesome things happening in our ecosystem, and it's only the beginning of what we're gonna close out the year so strong. And then all of you that have been skeptical or on the sidelines, we're gonna prove to you why EMP is just so powerful no matter what the market is. And again, getting back to where we all want to be with PEG and a healthy ecosystem. So, all right, awesome.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
yeah,
I just want to say one more thing. If you haven't already, make sure to go leave a like and a comment on the video with AJ and Steve, and also go retweet our EMP account's tweet about the video.
perfect. Yes, thank you, LA. And yeah, by all means, go show Steve some love. The video on our page and the video on his page are the same, but definitely go like, comment, and subscribe on both to help us, get the algorithm going. And yeah, if you see a lot of new faces around from Splinterlands, make sure that you're warm and welcoming. And it's okay for them to be skeptical. It's up to us to, encourage them to get involved here, and we're going to be rolling out so much more in regards to how to utilize EMP to build your Splinterlands assets. Again, how Splinterlands is supporting EMP, and again, not only will there be training on that, but we'll also probably add it to our academy as well. So, all right, Bull, anything else, brother? Go ahead.
Yeah, one last thing. So Xperps is launching tomorrow morning, 1600 UTC. The banner is right there on the top of the detonator page as well. So
Yep, totally. So make
don't forget
sure.
about that.
Yep, again, hopefully you guys have been able to pick up some Xperps already. It's been pumping again, and their farming goes live tomorrow. So you can get in early again. Usually, if you're the first one to stake or get into any of their own farming contracts, those are when the APRs are the highest. So again, not financial advice. Make sure you join their Telegram for more info. But we'll do a lot more coverage after Generator, and again launching their own detonator as a service, which is the next in line for our partnership. So all right, awesome. Thanks everybody. I'm gonna wrap it up. Appreciate y'all being here. A lot more alpha tomorrow. Get ready for the launch of Generator, and get your SVS BNB ready so we can launch with a bang. So, all right. Good night. Good day. We'll see you tomorrow.